Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing with palettes. Now you may be asking yourself, doesn't she usually use a voiceover for this? And yes, I do. But today we're starting with a new palette, so I thought maybe we should go over it a little bit first and maybe do some swatches. So let's jump right in. So we're playing with the ColourPop My Little Ponies palette. Look at all those pretty colors. Ooh. Now you might think that this seems a little bright for a beginner's palette. I understand if you feel a little intimidated or nervous about it, but there are so many great looks that you can get out of this, and since it has so many different colors, it's very versatile. The problem with that rose gold palette that we had is that all those colors are in the same color family, so you just can't get as much variety out of the palette as you could with something like this. So I think this is a little bit of bang for your buck. It is $16 for 12 shadows. It's about $1.33 per pan. They're 0.85 grams per pan. So I haven't done the math on that, but I'll put it on the bottom. So let's start with some swatches. All right, so there are our 4 swatches. We've got 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. From top to bottom, Bluebell, Starshine, Blossom, and Butterscotch. Now I use Butterscotch a lot for your all over shade to go on top of that primer. And this one makes a really good highlight for like the brow bone or the inner corners. I tend to like a shimmer a little more on the inner corners and a matte more on the brow bone, but that's all personal preference. So we'll go in with row 2 now. So here we have row 2. Lots of nice pinks and purples. So top to bottom, Flutterby, Minty, Sky Dancer, and Applejack. I actually think I might be doing these in the wrong order, but I'm going to continue. So yeah, we'll take these with a grain of salt, I guess. But that's the order I'm going to be going in when I talk, because that's what I've always thought were the colors. And this one makes a great transition shade. And these two are really good for in the crease. I use them a lot for that. And those shimmers, of course, are good on the lid. And the final row, we're dealing a little more with the greens and blues here. So top to bottom, Princess Sparkle, Snuzzle, Firefly, and Twilight. This one I've used a lot for a liner. I've used this one a lot for the inner corner highlight. And I haven't used these two a whole lot, but that's gonna change. And I actually had it in my head that this last one was a shimmer. And I'm not sure it's quite matte, but I think it's more of a satin finish. So I think maybe that could actually work pretty well in the crease. So we got that all swatched out. Why don't we play? I'm gonna do, since we've used up some time on those swatches, I'm going to do something very simple that I do with this palette all the time. I wear this to work a lot, or look very similar. You don't need any brushes. All you need are these tools at the end of your hand. So we'll go in with this one, which is either Flutterby or Applejack, depending on who you ask, and dip our ring finger in it. Just put it all over the lid and up into the crease. We're not really worrying about getting it a good shape. Kind of getting an all over wash of color here. And then once there's not much pigment left on your finger, you want to kind of come up high just to kind of blend it out. And we'll do the same on the other side. I must have oily lids in the morning or something, because this works so much better in the morning. I think that's probably the case. So yeah, you may want to put a little primer on if I were you. I think my lids are just dry. It's in the evening, so I think my lids are a little dry right now. So I'd say that is something to be aware of if you want to do this look. If you've got dry lids, you should probably put on some primer. See, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's skipping on me a little bit. Let's see if we can get that blended. Okay, so once you've got a good wash of pink on the lids, we are going to hop. I mean, you can really use any of the shimmer shades on this, but I like to use one of these two. So Blossom or Starshine. I think I'm going to go into the yellower one today, which is either Blossom or Starshine, depending on who you're asked. We're going to call it Blossom today. I'm going to use my pinky for this one, and we're just going to get that on the lid, not up into the crease. Just kind of pat it in, and we're going to put it all over. This is more of a symmetrical look than we would normally do with like brushes. All right, and then you can get a clean finger and kind of blend it so there's no harsh lines. I usually don't wear eyeliner with this one because it's usually something I do when I'm in a hurry in the morning. So I'm just going to put on a little bit of mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect again. So I will say this is a look that I think works better with glasses than without, depending on how bold you like to go during a work week. But I think it looks really great with glasses on. At least if you're nearsighted. I know if you're farsighted, your eyes kind of get magnified so that a bold look looks even bolder. So there is the mascara. And that's it. I'll pop on my glasses so you can see what this actually looks like on a person wearing glasses. So there we have it. There's the look. Very simple and yet very colorful and fun. But I don't think it is too much for a work week, especially if you're hiding it behind glasses like I do. So I hope you found that useful, and I look forward to seeing you in our next Playing with Palettes. Leave me a comment down below if there's a certain palette that you want to see being played with. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of future videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Mwah.